How does player hand total affect blackjack surrender decisions? Imagine you're sitting at a blackjack table, and your hand is not looking so great. You might wonder if it's better to keep playing or to cut your losses early. That's where the surrender option comes into play. In blackjack, surrender lets you give up your hand and lose only half your bet instead of risking a total loss. But when should you choose to surrender? The answer depends a lot on your total and what card the dealer is showing. Let's start with hard totals, which are hands without an ace counted as 11. If you have a hard total of 15 or 16, surrendering can often be the smartest move, especially if the dealer shows a 9, 10, or ace. These are the hands where the chances of losing are very high, and surrendering helps you save about 60 to 75% of your bet in the long run. For example, if you have a hard 16 like 10 plus 6, and the dealer's up card is a 10, surrendering is usually the best choice. It's a way to minimize your losses when the odds are stacked against you. Now, if your hard 16 is made up of 8s, surrendering is not recommended. Instead, splitting the 8s gives you a better shot at winning 2 hands. When you have a hard 15, like 10 plus 5, surrendering against a dealer 10 is often advised because the dealer has a strong chance to beat you. But if the dealer shows a low card, like 2 through 6, surrendering isn't usually worth it. You might want to stand or hit depending on the situation. Soft totals, which include an ace counted as 11, are a little different. For soft 16 or soft 17, surrendering is less common because the ace gives you flexibility to improve your hand without busting. Sometimes, players might surrender soft 16 against a dealer 7 or higher, but this depends on specific house rules and the surrender options available. For totals below 15 or above 16, surrendering is rarely the best move. If you have a total of 12 to 14, hitting or standing usually makes more sense. And if your hand totals 17 or more, surrendering is almost never recommended because your chances of winning or pushing are better. The dealer's up card plays a big role in these decisions. If the dealer shows a strong card like 9, 10, or ace, surrendering a weak hand becomes more appealing because the dealer is more likely to beat you. But if the dealer has a 2 through 6, they are more likely to bust, so surrendering isn't usually necessary. In practical terms, if you have a hard 16 against a dealer 9, 10, or ace, surrendering can save you from bigger losses. Similarly, surrendering a hard 15 against a dealer 10 is often the right call. When your hand is weaker or stronger, or the dealer's card is less threatening, sticking with basic strategy, hitting, standing, or splitting, is usually better. Remember, the main thing is that your total hand value guides your surrender decision. Hard totals of 15 and 16 against strong dealer cards are the main times surrendering helps you cut losses. Soft totals and other hand totals generally don't call for surrendering. Knowing when to surrender based on your total and the dealer's card can really help you play smarter and keep your losses in check.